All right, I'm going in right now. Do not buy that Native Instruments pack for MPC until you watch this video, yo. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you I'm not making this video because I'm against Native Instruments. I'm against MPC. None of that, yo. I absolutely love Native Instruments and I love the MPC. And anybody that's been going live with me, they know that. Right, I've been doing it for almost like a year now, and I'm making videos and stuff like that, trying to get Machine because I started out Machine, then I became an MPC user, and I love the software from Machine. I love it in the MPC. So I've been waiting for something like this. I did a whole bunch of different workarounds. I found mad different people online to show me how to to do that, to get Machine stuff in there. Like one of the first people that I saw, he said something about producer kits. Like when I first got MPC, was my man named Ab McCrae? Yeah, 16 levels. He was showing something about you can turn your kits, your expansion kits from Native Instruments into what's the name? Into MPC kits. So that was like one of the first thing I did, right? And then I saw all these videos. Well, I was looking through YouTube and then I found videos to help me get Machine into the MPC, right? So when I saw this thing that just popped up, let's look at it, right? Let me go to this where is it at? When I saw that this thing popped up right here, where it's like, oh man, they're gonna put Machine, or they're gonna put Native Instrument stuff inside the NPC. And then I see, look I'm not no influencer, right? I don't have a big following. I got nothing for free. So when I'm talking about this stuff like this, the reason I'm speaking so passionately about it because I love both platforms and I really love this thing and I'm mad disappointed. I'm really, really disappointed with this whole thing because I feel like they're giving you the bare, the minimal viable product, and they were like, you're supposed to be happy with it. And the mugs that soup is the mugs that, okay, oh, I got it for free. I got nothing. I don't got anything for free, so I'm coming with my own opinion as somebody that uses it every day. I use this every single day. Okay, so what they're saying here on the NPC website, bust it, yo. It says, what? Now what's it? Elevate your sounds with Native Instruments, acclaimed instruments, and expansions. First of all, ain't no Native Instruments in here because that's the main thing I was looking for. Like MPC got some cool piano, the fabric, and all that. They got the fabric 2, which is the same instruments. What do they got in here? Let's look at what they got. In here they got Fabric XL, Fabric Piano, and it's like the same stuff, right? Then they got Stage Piano, Stage EP, Hype, OP4, Tube Synth, baseline. If you got an MPC, you know what they got. And these sounds are cool, man. They're cool, but they ain't that cool. You know what I'm saying? They all right. Some of them do some weirdness that you got to adjust things, like when you're hitting them, the button on some of the instruments here, they do some like, modulation thing that you don't want to do. Some of these things is strange, right? And the organization is kind of all over the place. And to me, that's where the whole Native Instrument thing kicked in for me. Because I'm like, yo, I got used to all my Machine software. Like, oh, I need horns. Let me go and grab these horns. I need guitar. Let me grab this guitar. I need, whatever the case may be. I need strings. You could do that. Over here with the instruments inside of MPC, it's kind of, you go in there and it's kind of all over the place. When I'm looking at it. And like somebody used to say, hey, well, they have their opinion. I'm giving you my opinion. And you know what I'm saying? So I don't really care about what anybody else, unless somebody's going to show me, oh, nah, you just missing X, Y, and Z, because I'm not going to front. I'm still new to the MPC platform, and since I've been using it for like 2.5, 3 years or whatever, in case may be. But the instruments is not all that. You know what I'm saying? Then they added this new joint, Jura, and the Sub Factory, and it's like, yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is cool, what they're adding. But the thing was, yo, put the Machine software up in there. Yo, because Machine got some ill bass. They got some, Machine got the ill instruments. Native Instruments got the ill instruments. So naturally, when I saw this thing, I got souped up because I'm like, yo, I've been using this workaround for a long time, so this is going to be the thing, right? So look again, I'm at the website, I'm looking, okay, oh, Analog Dreams is what they're trying to give you. Cloud Supplier, okay, those are some expansion packs. So it's not the instruments, it's some expansion packs. And you could convert those joints, right? And then then there's Homage. And then when you go, okay, now I gotta buy it from the native instrument. So no instruments is in there. And I guess they promised some other ones in the future. I got Faded Reels and Global Shake. I never seen some of these other ones right here. So I think they're gonna blow out some other ones in the future, I guess. Oh, the expansion series. And that's kind of what native instruments, I mean, that's kind of what MPC is big on, the expansion packs. Because I'm gonna tell you what, the instruments, the instruments is all right. I made some joints with them. I forced myself to make it with it because I like the MPC and standalone so much. You know, so I would make rough drafts. Well, I was making actual beats with it in standalone, but then I always find myself having to plug it in because I really like my native instrument sounds. So it's like, it's totally understandable because some of these native instrument sounds is what is I'm trying to say? Processor intensive, right? So it probably would make it crash because like some of these things are in native instruments. So I understand that because I even had the machine, whatever the machine, the standalone machine, and they put some of the basic instruments in there too, and that thing ran real slow. So you need, maybe this thing can't handle all the so, and that's cool if they're gonna say that. But what they doing, they're not saying that, and it's cool. Maybe they got something going on in the future. But what they're trying to give you is the minimal viable product. And I'm so disappointed with this thing, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking out my side of my neck. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they're saying that they got this, and they're telling you to go to the native instrument site to buy it, right? So then I'm going over here, right, to the native instrument site. Now bust this. Now this is an MPC edition, right? They want you to buy the Analog Dreams kit. I already own the Analog Dreams kit from having native instruments. So now you tell me I gotta buy it again to use it in MPC? See, that's first and foremost. If you already got a native instruments, like if we're already native instruments users, right? This should be already good to go with us, right? We should be able to load in and it go to the MPC and stuff like that. And that goes for all the instruments. It should be something smooth like that. But maybe you're working on it, so I'm a chill, right? I'm a chill. And like I said, there's things to convert the kits anyways, a machine to convert these things. So it's, but look at what they're trying to give you. They trying to give you 1, 2, 3 joints, and you got to pay for them. So you already spent about $1, right? For those. That's it. And they got more coming soon. So Muggs is on here. It just came out today, and Muggs is like, oh, Native Instruments is finally with the joint. Like, come on, like, yo, let's keep it all the way live, man. Do not, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what they got to do because they get the free editions, and maybe they got everything. But for the regular person that's going to go and spend their money, that's all you're going to get. So if you been, and the fact that if you already been on machine and you got the MPC and then that you would have to buy that again, is kind of bugged out too. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you what I mean right here. So bust it. So, and that's it. That's it. That's it. Those 3 joints. I don't got this one. I don't got the notch thing. I kind of cooled out. And I seen that Native Instruments, now they're doing a subscription thing. I don't know how, we'll get down to that, right? So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So the reason why I say don't buy it, if you already got machine, as you'll see right here on the side, I got machine. So I got the full contact library and stuff like that. I got everything in machine, right? And I use machine. I tried many different variations of having these run side by side. I used the Ableton link and blah, 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 blah. I did all that, right? And I found what works best for me, right, is that I put machine as a plugin. Just like here inside, see, I don't know how to use the software too well here, but on the screen right here, if I go right here, right, I hit sounds. This is all right here on the screen is, like I said, is all the what's the name? What am I trying to say? All the MPC instruments. Like I said, they got drum set, fabric again, Mellotron, Selena, the mini D joint is all right, electric piano, Jura, and Sub Factory, right? And then you with the plugins, as long as you plugged into the laptop, you can access whatever other joints that you got. Yo, Dominic, what's up, yo? So you can go there, right? So what I usually do is before, when I first got started with the MPC, I would go and I put complete control, because complete control is part of Native Instruments too. So I would do that every separate plugin like that. So I would do it for my bass, my keys, my piano, my strings. I would do that, right? And then, what I figured, when I was trying to use machine, it kept like jamming up. So I was like, all right. And then I found a way to use machine within here. It's one plugin, and I gotta pre-map it, because if you try to load many different instances of machine on here, this thing will crash. So what I did is I plugged in one instance of machine right here. I plugged in right there, one plugin, right? And then I got for each track, I got my drums, Up to 16 tracks. I got the drums, the bass. Where's it at? Let me see if I could point. If you look, okay, right there on the left of the screen, all the way to the left. The left corner, go down and you see 3 keys. So right there, boom, right? I got 1 drums, 2 bass, 3 keys, 4 guitar, piano, synth, strings, brass, woodwinds, percussion, drum kit, effects, sub, synth bass. You know, let me calm down. I'm a little bit hyped right now, but it just got me a little bit heated. Flutes, all right? And I put an empty track 16. Yeah, I normally don't stream this late. You know, I was just doing things just like that. I'm trying something. I'm not even trying something new. I'm just, you know what it is, Dominic? I'm streaming right now because I can right now. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to adhere to a schedule, and I don't think a schedule gonna work for me because it's like, yo, my life varies from day to day. Like today I was teaching kickboxing, and then I had to record some voiceovers and stuff like that. So, and they were due at a certain time. So it's like, so I got to go back to like how I started the live. Like, yo, when I first started doing live, it was just like whenever I felt. Like if I'm, you know, I wake up in the middle of the night at 2 o'clock in the morning, then, you know, I'll do it, whatever. So, you know, I'm just, you know, but that's why I encourage Muggs to, yo, turn on that post notification. You always on point. You're always on point. That's a little sidebar. I'm gonna get back to this, what I'm talking about this machine with the joints, with the native instruments, with the thing, right? So, okay, so what I did is I put machine on 1 plugin. Now, I don't have all the flexibility of different plugin, but even when you have this in standalone or you're just using the MPC instruments, there's only but 8 plugins that you can use anyways. And even before you get to the 8, by the time you get to like 6, this thing's already choking up or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could do it with a computer and it'll do a little bit better, but on standalone, it definitely ain't gonna make it because I learned to work within those limitations. But never mind all that, right? So here, I got 16 joints, 16 tracks, right? And that's corresponding to these 16 tracks. Like the bass, what is it? The drums, bass, keys, guitar, piano, all the pads going all the way up. And you'll see right here, right? So it corresponds. So if I move the track, it's on there. So I'm not playing nothing on here. Now, if I had these Ableton Link, I'll be able to play on here and play on there, but then it's like, it becomes too much because then when it goes time to export stems, I got to export everything here. I got to make sure I record it here, and I got to record it here. I found this is the best way. Machine as a plugin in here, because once I'm done, I can export all the stems and get all the audio. Now, the thing is that once you do it with machine like that in here, when you in standalone, it ain't gonna work, right? Because machine is not in here. That's what I'm talking about, right? If they can get machine in here as a plugin, right? It don't even have to be machine. The instruments, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Like, so right now I got machine in here, and I'm gonna open up machine in the software. So you see, boom, see I hit the little arrow joint, and now this is the machine software, right? This is the machine software. Now I'm got the computer hooked up. Now, if I make a beat in here with machine software, and then I go to standalone, I can no longer use them joints because it's not gonna pick up the machine software, right? It's not gonna pick up. So then I would have to just use the MIDI and change instruments. Or again, I have to export the stems. But nah. If I make it here I make it here on the software because all my instruments is here. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. What they're offering for 30 bucks thing, right? Here's the Analog Dreams that they talking about. We got it right here. So I'm gonna load that up. I'm gonna load the Analog Dreams. Let's say we're gonna put that joint, because it's like a synth thing, right? So I'm gonna put it in the synth thing. Right now I got Canterbury Suitcase. This is one of my favorite instruments. Now that would be nice to have in here. They could put that as an instrument in here. I don't know why they don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I understand they gotta make their bread too. Now, Canterbury Instruments is Sonic Couture, I think it is. So maybe Sonic Couture could get down with MPC and add their instruments in here, something like that, if Native Instruments is too much. Like I said, anyways, so we gonna put, did we put it? We gonna switch it to this. I'm gonna switch it to here, and I don't have to do it here. I could do it right here. I got Analog Dreams right here. I'm just gonna pick the 1984 plugin. Look at, okay, whoops, I'm in the wrong spot. So let me go to synth. This is synth, right? All right, and that's Analog Dreams. So you can see it's a synth sound, right? And I go right here. Let me turn up right there. Okay, I'm gonna turn this up even more. Man, I'm starting to calm down now because the music is calming me down. Music calm the savage beast, you know what it is. All right, so look, you see what I'm saying? So I'm hitting this right here. This is Analog Dream. What they're trying to, like I said, I was super amped up. When I saw that the thing said machine and MPC, yo, like I said, I've been using this for a long time. So it really was like, oh man, this is gonna increase what I'm about to do by tenfold, because now I don't have to have it plugged into the computer. I can go back to why I love this thing. I love this right here because it can be in standalone, because it does have the speaker, because it does have the battery. But what it's missing is those sounds. I got to input sounds. I do not sample. I like those instruments. That's what I love about machine. And I mean about about machine, excuse me. I love all the things about machine when it comes instrument wise, and I love the mixer in there. And I see the new MPC3 is gonna have the mixer in there, right? So I'm loving all that. I love the knobs. I don't love that I can't touch a screen. Fine. They didn't fix that. That is on them. You know what I'm saying? That part was in there. I don't like that I got to go into a window of a window of a window of a window, all that stuff like that. It's too much now. I mean, it wasn't for the 9 years that I was using it. It wasn't until I got to this. And when I got to this and the touch screen, and yeah, I got to do 2 windows sometimes with this because it's smaller. The bigger MPC, the X and the SE, you know, you could do it. But yo, this is fine. You can still fly through it. And it's usually like, it's something simple. Look, I can still reach like this. Sometimes you got to do weird stuff with this. So, you know what I'm saying? So that was why it was like, okay, as much as I like making beats on the loose and writing songs on the loose, because I don't always want to be trapped up in here, but I found that this is the most efficient spot for me to be at because it's quiet. I can plug in, I can access all I need to do. I don't have to make something and then, oh, I can't move it around, whatever, right? So like I said, right, so there's the Analog Dreams, and I'm gonna show you, this is the thing that they're trying to sell for $30, but if you're already a machine user, and it's like, why I gotta repay for that? Why I gotta repay for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is as an instrument. So for them, how they have it on MPC, they have it as an expansion pack. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you won't be able to convert it. Like I said, if you go to expansion packs here in machine, I got several expansion packs, right? Let me go to sounds. What is it called? It's called groups, right? So let me show you something with that. So they got it like this in these groups right here. So they got it as one of these joints. They got the Analog Dreams and that Play series. They got it like this. But when it's like this in these in this thing right here, when it's like in these expansion, you can it's something called producer kits or whatever like that. You could convert these so you could put it in here, and then you could just pull the sounds out. So I would but they don't have that like that joint that what they have there, the Analog Dreams and stuff like that. They don't have it like that. They have it as an instrument, which is cool, I guess, right? I guess. No, they don't have it as an instrument. They have it as, like I said, one of these. Now, but on here at the actual Native Instruments software, it is an instrument, right? So, and when I say it's an instrument, it's like a plug-in in here, like another instrument, like how they have in here, how they have the hype in here. Again, how they have the organ, the Selena, Mellotron, how they have that. They don't have the Analog Dreams as an instrument like that because they limited it to the last thing that I got from them is Sub Factory. And I think they got some other stuff like that. But if they put the Analog Dreams in there as an instrument, I guess that could be fresh. That could be fresh. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But again, that's only one thing, and in the Play series. And I'm talking about all these instruments. Like the one of the things I love, imagine finger drumming and you got the real drum set on the joint. That's for me. And that was one of my first questions. That was the first thing that got started because it's like, the finger drumming with the sample. But now I'm better at it, so now I understand I don't really need it. But at the same time, you see, like you got these drummers, these right here. This would be fly to have. This would be fly to have. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go up in. Let me see. Okay, because I'm on the same joint. Hold on. So I'm going to go to drums, right? I'm going to go to drums. I'm going to load in the drum kit. So if they can have this Abbey Road drummer, right? The Abbey Road drummer, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, A&R, AR modern drummer, the vintage drummer, right? And they can have that as an instrument. That's what I'm thinking. When I'm thinking a collaboration between Native Instruments and MPC, I'm thinking like this. Make the ultimate machine. You know what I'm saying? I think people will pay for a high price. And maybe, that's why I said, I'm not going to go crazy. I'm starting to calm down because I was like, maybe they got it somewhere in the horizon. But the only thing is, what they're giving out right now is definitely the minimum viable product. And for someone like me, it really irks my nerves because it's like, dang, man, you want to spend money again? You want me to spend money again for what? Especially when I already own it, right? So imagine they had this as the instrument up in the joint, right? If they have the Abbey Road drummer, and I go to another drum joint. Look at this, a whole drum set. You know what I'm saying? Look, hold on. Oh, I can't even do it because I'm on the wrong track. Let's see, I gotta go to track. So, right? Oh, I already got something loaded, but if I go to plugin, see? That's this drum set. Look, that's this drum set right here. So, but the thing is, I have to have it plugged into computer, and I have to have these two plugged in together, right? So it's like, yo, the real thing should be for native instruments to be inside here and stand alone, or not even the whole. Like I said, it don't have to be the machine software itself because it might be too intense. But these actual instruments, you know what I'm saying? These actual instruments, yo, we're going to keep it moving. Watch, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So these are just the drums, right? I'm going to skip the drums because then I got to like move them around the right way because it's a drum set. But I'm going to go to, look here, the bass. This is another thing because the bass, I don't like none of the, I find basses that I like on top of. Yeah, I'm trying to chill out. But it got me kind of hot because, yo, you're advertising something, you're marketing, and it's like, it just ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, I'm not getting any free promo from this, right? I'm as somebody that uses it on a regular basis, that's what's bothering me. It's like, yo, dude, you're finally gonna say that native instruments and MPC gonna be together, but then you're gonna do like two little weak, they're not weak expansion packs, they cool, but it's not the thing. Like, put the instruments in the joint, man. Put the instruments in the joint. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, right? So I got it on the bass track right here. The bass track right here. So I already got a bass loaded up. Let me go to browse up in here, yo. I got the Rickenbacker right here. People always ask me when I'm playing bass on the joint, what am I using? I'm using this right here, the Rickenbacker. This is a native instrument. Right? I got to put machine in here to use it here. Right? Now, why couldn't they put this? Why couldn't they put something like this in there? Forget them expansion packs, yo. People can make expansion packs. You know what I'm saying? They can make expansion packs. Put the instruments in the joint. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. How fresh does that sound, yo? Compared to, I'm going to put one of their bass here. You know what I'm saying? Now that's native instruments, right? Let's go to one of their joints. I scared them here. I'm just gonna go to empty track. I'm gonna go to empty track, track 17, right? Bust it. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna load up. Let's find a bass that comes from their joint, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. And maybe for you, you be like, nah, it's good, yo. You're bugging out. I don't think so. So they got bass guitars here, right? Okay, they got things like indie bass, smooth bass. Okay, so let's go with smooth bass. Let's hear their bass. See that weird thing it got? Now I gotta go in here and fix it. You hear that? They're trying to do the thing with the strings. And like I said, maybe I'm being picky. Nah. Okay, let's go back. Now I'm gonna go back here, right? Check it. See how much fuller that joint sound? See that? This is a good imitation. Let me go back to this. You hear that? All right, let me go to some more. Now, this is all MPC sounds. This one is MPC based. I don't want that. But look at that. I don't want that. And I got to go and what is that? Listen to that. This is pretty close. But it don't have that. But now, let's go back. Now watch this. To me, like I said, to me, right? When I'm getting down with this Rickenbacker, and this is the machine, this is the native instruments joint. Watch, I'll even change settings on you. You know what I'm saying? I'll change settings. I'll go to, let me see right here. Let's go and get another bass. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'll stay with the Rickenbacker because I like it, but just there's different sounds, right? Oh, here, we use this. Okay, this is another example. Here's a pre-bass amp, right? And this is part of, and they could put this in there. Yeah, see what I'm saying? They need to put these instruments in here. Let's stop that playing, yo. And I'm gonna give you another example. Keys. What do we got for keys? right, so I'm right here with the keys, right? Let's see what the keys, what I'm using right here. For keys, I'm gonna open the machine software back up, right? Okay, machine software back up. Let's go to the keys section, boom. I'm gonna open this up so you can see what instrument it is. This is, oh, I don't even know which one this is, but it's a Scarby Mark. All right, so I want to show you something, right? So see how beautiful it sounds though? Yo, that joint sounds good, man. They need to put these instruments in the joint. What else I got here? The guitar. Look at them. Look at the guitar. They'd have, yo, now MPC don't have a guitar thing, and I like playing guitar on here. All right, so that's the guitar, right? That's the guitar for, what's the name? It's the guitar for, what am I trying to say? That's the guitar for Machine, and I'm gonna show you some more of the guitar, right? So I'm right here with it. I'm gonna show you right here. But this is what they should put inside of MPC and stop playing. And maybe there's something that this is why they don't do it. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want this. I don't want I don't want it to play for me. See how good that sounds, yo? I mean, it sounds good to me. Now I'm gonna show you something, right? Now that's native instruments. Now watch this. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna stay in this thing. This is gonna be from the MPC. Then they got a guitar thing too. And it's whack, yo. I mean, I'm just gonna be straight up. Their guitar is whack. And I went through all these guitars. Plucky pad, let's go. What is that? That's not a guitar, yo. That is not a guitar, yo. What is that? What is that, yo? That's not a guitar, yo. Okay, they got a guitar synth. That's not a guitar. And look and there's nothing wrong with the actual sounds. Like, if that's it, but it's like, yo, I want to get a guitar. I want a guitar. I want to play it. And then it's like that. And I went through these sounds and I'm like, I'm looking for the. And by that time, you already lost the momentum. So there's been days and nights. And I think that's why I got so hyped doing this, right? Because I spent days and nights not writing a song at all, going through all these whack sounds, dude. Looking for certain things like, yo, where the hell is the guitar? And this says electric guitars, and none of them sound like guitars. It's a guitar, maybe you could do that with an effect on a guitar, but where's the actual guitar? This is cool. This is a very cool sound. That's pretty close to a crunchy guitar, right? Let's see. Yeah, I guess. This is cool. This is cool. Okay. It starts doing that little wobbly thing at the end that I didn't ask for. So you gotta like change the modulation joint. You gotta do all this. Like I had to turn these things off and like, why do you even got that on there? It doesn't even make sense to me, right? But hold on, let's go to some more. What else they got for me over here? And like I said, I'm not trying to knock it. Like I love MPC, you know what I'm saying? I only been a user for like 2.5, 3 years now. I love Machine, I love the software. And it's like I said, the only thing that really got me a little bit hot is the fact it's like, yo, you're advertising it like you're doing something groundbreaking, dude. And you're not. You just put Cloud Supply and that Analog Dreams as an expansion pack in there. Put the instruments in there. Stop playing. And I know you had, like, I know I'm not the only person that feel that way. I know I'm not the only person that feel that way, but I'm gonna speak on it because I lost nights. I lost nights going through these sounds, looking for. Let's listen to some more guitars, yo. Let's look. Yeah and no. It starts. Let's see. Does it sound like a guitar though? I'm just going. Again, this is MPC sounds, right? Yeah. Okay, electroacoustic. I guess. Is that really guitar sounding though? I mean, it's like a. Okay, so I went for, I think this is the one I used to go to a lot, jazz guitar. I'm not trying to play jazz though, but oh, here, clean guitar. Let's see what clean guitar sounds like. It says clean guitar, right? So you would think in your mind, it says clean guitar, no effects, just as guitar strings, right? That is not a clean guitar, yo. And this Les Paul lead. Ooh, I get to play Les Paul. Let's see what it sounds like. Why do I want that, yo? Why do I want that? This is why y'all need to put you need to put native instruments in there, not expansion packs. Put the instruments in there, and then you're doing something groundbreaking, fam. That's when you're doing something groundbreaking. Let me see, a clean Paul. Let's see. Lead Paul mutes. Come on, fam. And I'm gonna show you. And so that's that. I'm not gonna keep messing with that because that's annoying, yo. That's annoying. When I could just go here and I'm gonna show you, yo. I could just go here. That sounds like a guitar right from the gate, right? And I could, oh, let me go to another guitar here. This is on native instruments. Let me just pick another guitar. See, I'm no longer frustrated. Once I get on here, I'm no longer frustrated because I want to write a song and I know, oh, I'm gonna find the sound that I want. I don't have to be exploring through sounds and blah, 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 blah. Look at. See, now this is the problem when I'm doing the software though. I noticed that with the software, when I'm putting the plugin through here, it does this thing where now see how it's like starting, and I didn't answer that. So sometimes I gotta come out and reload it and it's still stuck, right? So that's the only part with the software part. So I'm thinking in my mind that, again, when you're saying, and it's like, yo, you know, forgive me for, yo, I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, two smart, great companies that are allowing people to make music. Yo, they got their thing together, yo. That's what I'm thinking in my head. So I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, yo, this is going to be amazing. When I saw the thing and I'm seeing people do, I'm like, oh, dang. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, look at it. Let me see. I don't want that. Let me see. Let's go to another guitar. Let's see if it's messing up. Okay, now it got away. So I had to load in another guitar. So, but you see how they sound like guitars, yo? That sounds like a guitar. Here, let me not trip on the guitar because some people don't like guitar, right? Let's go to piano, yo. Okay. You know what? Piano, we'll leave piano out because I think the pianos that are inside MPC are pretty decent. And the machine ones are decent too. You know, whatever. Let's go to other instruments though. Again, I got the synth thing right here. Let's go back to the synth joint, right? And again, in machine, in MPC, in native instruments, this analog dream is an instrument. But how they got it for MPC, it's an expansion pack. So it probably has the sounds and the key group thing and all that stuff like that. So this is not really a big deal. I'm sure they found a way to make this work. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why they did that, right? Minimal viable product, because it's like, oh, let's see how this works out and then we'll add more. But then that's cool, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not really feeling the $30 thing or whatever because it's like, I already own it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hey, it is what it is. They'll be like, oh, you got to move the thing over there, blah, blah, blah. Then that's fine. But maybe they want to work something out, you know, with native instruments for people that already own it, because it kind of doesn't make sense to buy it again. But anyways, let's get past analog dreams. I'll go to the strings. Yo, listen to the strings. Look, see, okay, boom. I just gotta touch it. I just gotta touch it just a little bit. Now I got string ensemble here, right? That sound like some strings right there, right? Right? That sounds like, you sound like you're cinematic, right? Let me see, I'm gonna turn it up so we can really appreciate it, yo. Like, I can really appreciate. All right, now this is native instrument strings. You're telling me you can't get these strings? You can't get these strings inside of MPC? Because then if you could do that, then you're doing something. Then that's something to celebrate. That's something to celebrate. see that? Because look, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. And this is where the frustration comes in. Now that's, again, that's native instruments. I'm gonna go back over here. We're gonna load in the MPC strings. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna load in the strings. Fabric XL is their big thing in the MPC. Let's go to find strings. I mean, they got other stuff here. Let's find some strings. First of all, this is a problem here. Okay, but let's go. Let's find strings. Gotta go and I gotta look around. Okay, let's use their studio strings. Yeah, let's use that because that's straightforward. Let's go to dynamic section. That's not them. Don't let me not get you amped. Oh. Nah, that's okay, I'm getting souped up. Hold on. Ooh, okay. The string section sounds good. See, it has to do that. Okay. So I'm gonna lay off them on the strings. The strings here are good. So, okay. But it has one expression. Look, okay, now maybe if I hit it light, right? See, it has one expression. Now watch when okay. That's the problem, right? So look at that. It's the same sound kind of changing pitch, and if I hit it softly, how it sounds weird. What is that? All right. It's not a bad sound. It's just not expressive, right? It's like the same sound, different pitches, right? Again, there's nothing wrong with it, but if I go like this, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, right? So when I go back over here, I'm gonna go back to the strings here. Now this is a native instrument strings. You see how the strings move? See how they're expressive? And never mind, if you could play it on here, like I'm using these pads you can glide a little bit, but again, once I load this way, I just stick to here because I love using the MPC. But that's another whole subject hardware wise. Like I can give on that, like, cause this is to me is the ultimate hardware, and I really thought the marriage is gonna be the ultimate hardware with the ultimate software to me, right? See, the strings just sound different. Don't get me wrong, the strings for MPC sound good. They sound big. I can make those strings sound big too. The problem is not in it sounding big, because you can do that with EQ. You can do different things, put a little reverb. You can do different things, right? You're not doing, this probably has reverb on it. Okay, it doesn't on it right now. That's the way they made it sound. I bet you it probably does. If I go to edit instrument, you know, and I go to the reverb, yeah, I can take the reverb and delay. Let's see. And it probably won't sound that. Oh, it still sounds good. Okay, so that's good. But again, it's not expressive. It's the same, and I go soft. All right, and so that's the problem. So I wish they would put, and again, I'm gonna go back to native instruments strings. Watch this. I hope you get understanding what it is with the, it's not really a gripe, but it's like, yo, dude, if you're gonna say that you're gonna have a marriage between the two, throw the instruments into the joint. Stop playing with the expansion pack thing, trying to sell another expansion pack and another expansion pack, another expansion pack. Yo, throw the instruments in there, yo. Throw the instruments in there. Yo, maybe you're gonna have to charge, I guess, to do it. I don't know. But I'm telling you what, as a native instruments user already, y'all gotta work out something, because I already seen that they're trying to do subscription. Like, yo, dude, come on, stop. Yeah, don't try to. Everybody else is sticking it to everybody. All, you know, like the way everything is going, people trying to constantly stick to consumer, and it's like, dude, stop giving the minimal viable product, man. Like really, like, yo, man, my heart was like, my heart dropped when like I went to the thing and I was like, yo, that's it. That's what you're gonna give me, yo. Like here, brass, right? Check this, bust it. This is Native Instruments brass. See that? So, right? And then, again, I'm gonna go to the MPC, yo. Because the horn on here is a joke. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Right? So there's a whole brass section. Let's bust it. Come on, fam. Come on. Come on. This is not Hustle and Flow, man. That movie's old already. Cut it out, yo. It's just the same sound on the same pitch. This is a horn. Yeah, it's a horn, but one hit, yo. It's a stab. Come on, yo. You put that in the pack and call it a day, yo. Like, stop playing. Same thing, right? And if I go low, look. What is that? You're trying to go low for dynamics, and it comes out weird, yo. What is this? This is a more stat. That sounds nice. That sounds nice, but is it expressive? Look at this. Yeah, ho, my man. Listen, look at this is the strings on MPC is what I'm talking about. It's not really nothing. I heard Omnisphere is good. If Omnisphere could be in here, that's great. Who's gonna get a whole orchestra? Let's be for real. Like we're talking about dudes that make music in a drum machine groove box. So that's for somebody else that does that kind of thing, that has that kind of budget. So let's let's be for real. So what I'm saying is that what I'm talking about is like with the string section, like the strings that they have today. They announced that they have Native Instruments and MPC together, but it's just an expansion pack. And I'm saying it's like Native Instruments does have the good instruments, and I'll show you their strings sound like somebody did have an orchestra and they sampled all that, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So I have no problem with the strings, especially the string section in Native Instruments. My thing is like, if they're gonna announce that they're doing Native Instruments and MPC together, why not put that kind of thing, put those strings from Native Instruments, because that's the joint, that's what y'all need help with. I just showed you the strings from MPC, right? And I'm gonna show you like the strings from Native Instruments is, you know what I'm saying? Look at this. I'll go back to the strings real quick. So I don't get it misconstrued. Maybe you jumped in the middle of the thing. Listen how beautiful that is. It sounds like I got an orchestra. I don't need to go and buy an orchestra. I don't need to pay for that. Nobody needs to have hundreds of thousands of dollars for studio time and and hiring all these musicians, because the musicians are right here when you're using Native Instrument sounds. Look at that. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So that's not my problem. My problem is that they made this announcement that they're together, and then they just gave like little 2 expansion packs. Like, let's cut it out. Put the Native Instruments instrument inside the joint. That's the real issue, man. That's the real issue. And it's like, again, I can do it. I guess I'm not really complaining. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving my perspective, because it's like, I use this stuff every day, and I have to use my Native Instrument sounds. You know what I'm saying? To use the sounds, I gotta plug it into the computer. But the thing that makes MPC so beautiful, that it is standalone, that it is battery powered, that it does have the speakers, it's just the sounds is not sounding like, it doesn't sound like that. It just doesn't sound as good as Native Instruments. And I'll show you. I showed you the brass. Look listen to the woodwinds. Listen to the woodwinds. All right. So now I'm on the woodwinds. Your clarinet, your oboes, and stuff like that. Listen to this. Listen to how beautiful. That's Native Instruments. Right? That sounds good, yo. Watch this. Let me go. Let me go over here, because we can change it to other woodwind instruments, right? Let me show you. Right? Let me go here. Let me go to browse, and let me show you what I'm talking about. So we can go. And it goes on and on and on. Native Instruments has some great sounds, and that's why I plug it into the joint. That's why I plug it into the MPC. So you could imagine how I felt. Like, I felt like, come on, man. Like, come on. You guys could have did better with that joint. me see. Yo, you know what? And you know what? You probably right, yo. You said, I hear you. Native Instruments ain't gonna give Akai their cream. They're gonna give them the stalemate. And then, you know what? And that's fine. You know what? I'm glad that you said that because that's what it kind of feel like. You know, and then they're trying to sell it. That's the problem. They're giving you the stale milk. They give you the analog dreams. She's like, yo, here, take something. Analog dreams and what is the other in the Play series? Yo, I got the Play series when it came out, and I used it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, I'm over it, yo. It's not like you could just the instruments, and so like I think the way that you just said it like that is true. The only thing I would add is like, yo, they're really trying to get mugs to pay for it, and that's why I even titled this joint. I was like, yo, this is not even no clickbait. Do not buy that Native Instrument expansion pack for for MPC until you watch this video because I'm giving you a perspective from somebody that I didn't get I'm not influenced by none of that stuff. You know, I'm not getting no free software from none of these guys. So I'm speaking from a person that uses it all the time and a person that went through pain to find the instruments. Like if I want to find a woodwind, let's just do this, right? Let's say I want to find a clarinet, right? Using MPC stuff, right? So again, I'm gonna go to sounds. Here's their big categories: Fabric XL, Stage Piano, Odyssey, Basslines, Drum Synth, Mini D, Stage EP Height, OPX4, Organ Salinas, Fabric Piano, Mellotron, Studio String, Tube Synth, Electronic Piano, Electric, Jutta, and Sub Factory. Now, if you want to find, let's say, a clarinet, how can you find a clarinet? Right? There's no search in there, and none of it is named clarinet. So you have to go and say, I'm gonna do process of elimination. I'm gonna use process of elimination here. Well, we know it's no stage piano, no stage EP, organ, strings. So I could do that. Process of, it's not baseline. So maybe it's in the Fabric XL again. I don't know. Let's find clarinet. And somebody be like, yo, well, why would you be looking for a clarinet? That's not even the point, fam. Like if you know instruments or you have the idea of the instrument that you want to play, you just want to get to it. Like, oh, I want timpanis. I want the sound big. I don't know. I want strings. And a lot of people like string sections. So, it's like, but let me find clarinet or something. I don't know. It's not here. Like you got oscillators. Look, I'm not even going to waste your time. I'm not going to go and look for a clarinet because I could just go boom, Native Instruments and just go and do the thing, right? And then like same thing with percussion. Look, they don't got no congas like that. You see how nice and rich sounding the Native Instrument sounds are? So that's the problem I have. And my man here, Room at the Top Studio. Oh, yo, that's a dope name. Room at the Top Studio. Oh, yo, I like your name too, yo. Yeah, I like your name. He's right. It feels, it's like Native Instruments gave them the stale milk and they try to pawn it off, yo. And I'm just trying to say, don't do that. I'm a person that believes, you know what I'm saying? You can use what you got to get moving forward. Do not keep spending money. They're trying to like get money off the rip. And it's like, nah. Hold up, hold out so they can give more, yo. Give more. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and you know what? I guess it's a good introduction. Maybe I'm being like that because I spent all this time on it and I spent bread on all my instrument stuff like that. And when I had to make the switch, I had to go and get expansion packs and different stuff like that because you don't want to be sampling. I mean, for me, I don't want to be sampling because then you got to do things like get it cleared and you can't use it here, you can't use it there. So I like to use the stuff with the instruments. And again, this is why I use Native Instruments. I just don't use the machine anymore because I fell in love. I absolutely fell in love with the MPC. So it's kind of disappointing when they're saying that they're bringing things together and they didn't really bring it together. And, the list goes on and on. So, like, I'm not going to keep harping. This wasn't supposed to be. Here's the flute. Let me see. Is the flute? Oh, I don't got the flute in here. But, oh, no, it is. It is in here. Let me see. I guess I don't. But this wasn't. Oh, there it is. See, that's Native Instrument. And I'll make a quick beat real quick since I'm here. Like, this wasn't supposed to be a rant or nothing like that. Like, yo, if y'all gonna do the marriage between the two, it's like, or make tiers or some stuff like that. where, you know, everybody's doing subscription based. They're doing Windows doing subscription, Pro Tools doing subscription, Universal Audio doing subscription. I see Native Instruments just rolling out subscription, every subscription. So instead of keeping everything separate, if it's going to be like that, since y'all going to do something like that anyways, find a way, like, yo, like, okay, like how y'all put Splice up in this joint. Do something together. And it's like, I get it. Y'all trying to hold proprietary thing, but like I remember reading the thing with Steve Jobs and them, you know, with Apple computers and how Apple wanted to get their hands on Microsoft software, and Bill Gates and them, or Microsoft didn't want them to do that, but they found a way to license Microsoft Word and Excel and stuff like that to Apple users. And it was a good thing. And it was a good thing for all. So it was like, yo, find a way. Y'all gotta find a better way, yo. Find a way to get the Native Instruments into the joint. And not those weird synths and stuff like that, the actual instrument things, you know, and I'm sure people would pay for it, man. I know I would. Like, I know I would. So I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Again, man, it's like, I guess it's still the same thing here. Now, what I will say is that I saw today, I updated for the first time in standalone. I saw that it changed to the MPC3 thing. So right now I'm using the software, the old software with the thing plugged in, but I am looking forward to using the MPC3 because MPC3 software in standalone. I am looking forward to that because it is very reminiscent of Machine, but it looks dope, yo. It looks dope. So I'm hoping something good will come out of that. You know what I'm saying? And nothing's gonna stop the workflow. You're gonna still make music and stuff like that. But you know, so you know, you find out the best way to set up your system so you could just pump them out, pump them out, pump them out. And so it's like, yo, that's like, yo, my little piece on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel the way that I feel, and my fault for coming in hype about it. But the thing is that, yo, I use this every day. I use this every single day. So, you know, let's make a beat real quick before we get out of here. I'll walk out to a beat. You know what I'm saying? I'll make a beat real quick with it. Let's see. We'll start with the strings, man, because the strings sound good. Let's see. I like this part about MPC. Their thing with the keys is better to me, since we're talking about what's best. I like the progression thing, but I don't really use it a lot because then everything will start sounding the same. But it is a good starting point. But here, I'll go like this with the notes. Let's go right there. Let's go right there. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. And let's do that first part. Let me see. Watch this. Let me make sure I can hear. Where did we put? Oh, I need to turn my click up. Hold on. I'm gonna make the click is on. Oh, I know it's a Q. There we go. I can hear my click. All right, here we go. 4 bars. Check. Oh, now I changed the brass. I didn't mean to change that. Hold on. Let's make a beat. Here we go. Strings. And why can't I hear myself here? Hold on. Check. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go. 2. Oh, I still got the horn in there. Take the horns out. All right. See, this is what I like. See how I can get rid of the MIDI? If I'm in here, I got to like move the knobs and do that. Boom, one and done. You can't beat it. Yo, this is the ultimate hardware. With the ultimate software, you make a deadly combination. Yo, Mug's brains will go, yo, through the roof. Let's go. Peace. Oh, why you cutting me off? Don't cut me off. Oh my goodness, why is it? See, maybe is that a thing, or is that my fat fingers? Let's see. Then. Look at Let's see. Let me see. Let's go with that. All right, we're gonna start with that. So this is using native instruments, right? I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Now I wish it can have. Anyways, let me not talk. Let's make music, yo. Peace. So what I'm gonna do with the strings, I'm gonna bring them down low. Too loud right here. I mean, how could you not like this? Look at this, how fast you can do something. So I have to go over here to turn down the strings. The strings are loud. Let's bring the strings down like this. Let's see if we take that strings out right here. Now let's keep everything there. I'm gonna keep all the strings. Let's keep moving. So what I'm gonna do here, right? Watch this. All right. What's that? Okay. Let's take the strings out in the beginning and see what happens. Because I don't like how the strings play the whole time. Let's see if we take the strings out. Let's see. See what happens. Yeah. See how that twang from the bass? It sounds like a bass, yo. You could have brought the strings in here. You know what? I'm gonna take just the first 4 bars. Here, I'm gonna take those strings out, and then I'm gonna leave these, but I'm gonna bring them in soft. See, like, yo, this is magical. This right here, just doing this like here with your finger, this is just magical. Okay, but what they got a pencil tool. So what I wanna do, I'm gonna do like this with the pencil tool. Now, I don't wanna do everything at once. How do I do, okay, let me see. Let me take these off, and let me use the pencil tool. Let me see. How do I, oh, you can't do it, okay. I wanna like, how do they do the thing like this where they draw? I don't know. See, I told you I'm still learning the thing, but it doesn't matter. Here, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna just do it the long way like that. Bang, bang, bang. We just get some random right there. Boom. Okay, let's see how that sounds. See, I feel like I can compose better. I can compose better on here. This got the better sounds, but I can compose better on here. So all that talk, people be getting on like, oh, well, you need, nah. Try to get rid of that too and see what happens. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go back. Let me see. I want to see. I didn't even realize I had the instruments up, so nobody told me. I see it's distorting. My fault. I didn't mean I had it so. Look at that. All right. So now we got a groove going, right? So I'll just drum to it, and then I'll be done, and I can organize from there. Well, I'm just gonna get a drum kit, cause I'm trying to see what. Alright, let's go. Let's I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Speed it up to 65. Let's find a groove to go with it. I'm just gonna play it around. It might come off beat at first, but let me see. Let's record something. I'm gonna double this to 32 bars. Let me see. And let's go here, 32 bars, boom, 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 boom. And then after that, I'm gonna be done. Let me see. You could have got it, but you didn't. Let's see. No, that doesn't sound good. Don't use that. Use this one. Rushing it. Is that you want to play it faster? All right, bring it up faster then. You should play to the tempo, but bring it up faster, 70 BPM. See, I want to do more of this, creating. Less going through sounds. That was off though, but it sounds better. Let's go. I feel like you could even bring it up faster. Bring it to 75, see what it sounds like. Let's see. Get the tempo though. I feel like I can even be faster. I can hear it even faster. Let's go to 80. 84. Let's go. Is it losing anything? That's all right. Oh, I didn't record none of it. Good thing, because I was messing up. Let's go and record it now. This time we're gonna record it, and then we have a beat. I rushed it. Hold on, let me read it real quick. Just coming through and saying you live, family. New to your channel, but we talked about the same thing today. As I am a new user and affiliate, and I agree with you. Didn't know they were making you pay. Yeah, that's it's whack, dude. It's whack. Yo, sub to you, by the way, and glad I found the channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the sub. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I went on a whole thing about it. It's like, yo, come on. Yo, they could treat us better than that. Word up. Let me get these drums in. I'm gonna get out of here. Welcome to the party. If you see some of the older videos, I go live pretty often. I call it Creator's Diary. Why am I coming off? I'm gonna do one more time. If I can't get it this time, then this is my last try. Nah, I always say that. I slipped up. That was nice though. You know what I need to do? I need to stop doing this. I used to rap like this. Like, I'll be in the studio, and if I got one line wrong, I would go back and do the whole thing. And it's good in practice, and in practice to get your skills tight and stuff like that. But at a certain point, you got to learn how to punch in and save lots of time. Like, really, I should be punching this in. If I get to a certain line, just punch it in. Because every time, who got time to waste all the time? But this is good because I'm still developing the finger drumming skills. But really, you should not do like this. You should punch in. A professional gonna punch in. Because you just got time to waste. my God, I didn't record the whole thing, but another good thing that they got, boom, retrospective record. Likewise. Okay, I got that. And it's it. See, I can always take notes out. So you got the edit. I think that's why I don't punch in, because I know I can always take the notes out. See? Retrospective record, you can't beat it. Saying you the illest ever, you never heard of me. Run up in them pockets, my rap burglary. The glasses had them fooled, the view skewed up. I'm gang sucker, go ahead, cue it up. My people telling me don't go making enemies, but they no friend to the fam, no kin to me. They wasn't there when my all dried up, or when the bank was coming for my home, bruh. What? Got in the flesh, the devil still with me. My insides in turmoil, I'm like, F it, let's get busy. My brother, I got one life to live. That's why I walk around with headphones, I ain't trying to hear shh. Just let the music penetrate my heart, G. Got my finger on the post, I can feel the heartbeat. Y'all suckers gon' need SWAT to disarm me. Already know it's real. He'll tell you that I'm ill, sick in the head, sick as a kid, sicker than my... How you been? I wonder if the Most High consider raising the dead a sin. Well, if it is, I'm all in. I lost so many lives, I'm just trying to talk to them. People say I'm a dreamer, like... You can't convince me the other side not greener. My mom hated, cause I stayed liquor to treat her. They say, how they gon' respect you as a leader? Ma, this ain't Twitter, I ain't looking for followers. Just releasing everything that's in bottled up. Striving and surviving, try not to get swallowed up by my own demons. Hopefully this reaching, whoever is in need and a reason to keep achieving. I was told to me, shall inherit the earth. That mean it's my time, and this is my turf. So with petty thoughts, I am not concerned, I'm here. Yeah, it works, man. I love Machine with MPC, man. I just want them to get it together. That's it, yo. So we can do more of that. I'll talk to you later. Yo, thank you for the new subs. Thank you for passing by, sharing information. Now you see what I'm about. And if you're about it too, if you're passionate about music, if you're passionate about entrepreneurship, if you are passionate about being an independent artist, if you're passionate about MPC, Machine, Pro Tools, all that stuff, I use that stuff. That's what I use. You know what I'm saying? And you're passionate about finding the tools that you need to do your thing, to write songs and make records, then I'm probably the guy for you. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to you later. Peace. Oh, my name is Uni V Soul.